Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Cheryl and this is Your Journey Yoga. I hope you'll take a moment and subscribe to my channel. Always an honor, you guys. Privilege to be here with you. And I can't thank you enough for inviting me into your life to share this journey and to guide you through these wonderful flows that just help decompress and let go of tension and stress. So really it is an honor and just humbled. So thank you for joining me. We are going to do a full body, head to toe, de-stress, energize, clear your head, let go of all the negative energy within you and around you. Just clear your space so that you can be the best you possible. Let's bring those hands down by the sides. Sit up nice and tall. Let those shoulders come down. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, bring the chin towards the chest. Inhale, head up nice and tall. And as you exhale, gently lean your head back. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, lift your lower jaw towards the sky. Stretching through the throat, through the neck. Gently relax the jaw, carefully lifting that head back to neutral. Release the chin towards the chest. And we roll the head to the right ear over the right shoulder. Gently press that left palm towards the floor. Rolling the chin back towards the chest. And on your next exhale, rolling the head to the left ear over the left shoulder. A gentle press of that right palm towards the floor. Exhaling and releasing the chin back towards the chest. Inhaling, head up nice and tall. Let's come over onto that left hip, sweep your feet to the right. And we're just going to stack those feet, kind of creating a letter Z, if you will. Taking that left hand to the outside of the hip, right arm comes up and over. Bend that left elbow and reach. Now give a little push and lift the right side of your rib cage. That feels good. As you exhale, release your tummy and chest down onto that left thigh and just relax the weight of your upper body down. Core is strong. We begin to rise, opening the tummy and chest back towards this front. And then reach to the sky. Right hand to the outside of your ankle. Left arm comes up and over. Ah, yes. Just supporting lightly with that right hand. Leaning in, feeling that great stretch all the way down through the ribs and the waist. Inhaling it up nice and tall, release your hand, and let's switch legs. Switching sides, sweeping your feet around, creating that letter Z. Bringing that right hand to the outside of your hip, left arm comes up and over, bending that right elbow, reach, 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 reach. Now begin to push through that right palm as you lift the left side of your rib cage. Creating space between those ribs. Strength in that right arm, really lifting through that upper body. And as you exhale, release the tummy and chest down onto that right thigh. Lengthening through those left fingertips, relaxing the weight of your upper body down. Let your upper body be heavy. And we take that left arm up and over, once again, opening the tummy and chest. Now give a little push, reaching up, taking that left hand to the top, outside of the hip, or outside of the ankle. Take that right arm up and over. Oh, beautiful stretch. And inhale it back up, releasing that right hand down. Let's take that left leg up and over, crossing at the top of the knee, pulling the knee in nice and tight. Sit up tall and just breathe. Wrapping the crook of that right elbow around the knee, pull it in nice and tight. Adding a little rotation through that lower back. A little lift through the crown of the head, bringing that left hand behind you. Sit up as tall as you can sit, and then turn and take your gaze out over that left shoulder. A little tuck of your chin down towards your collarbone. And breathe. Extending left arm back, circle it up and over, releasing that rotation, and let's take it to the other side. Sweeping that left leg underneath, right foot comes in up and over. Take your time, come in here, sitting up nice and tall. Let's use those hands to pull that knee in nice and tight, and breathe. Wrapping the crook of that left elbow around the knee, pull it in nice and tight, adding that little rotation, that length in the spine. Find your breath. Releasing that right hand behind you, sit up even taller and turn and take your gaze out over that back shoulder. Little tuck of your chin towards your collarbone. Breathe. Extending right arm out, circle it around, and once again facing front. Let's sweep those feet around and come up onto all fours to tabletop. Hands are shoulder width apart, knees are hip width, core is nice and strong. Take a big breath in, cow pose. Lift your gaze, lift your sit bones. And exhale, hollow. Cat. Inhaling it back to cow. And exhale it to cat. Let's do one more each direction. Big full deep breaths. And exhale it to cat. And back to that neutral spine, keeping the core strong. Tuck your toes, lift your knees just an inch off of the mat. Activating through the shoulders, through the core, through those quadriceps. As you exhale, extend those legs. Shift your weight back towards your heels. And let's do that again. We inhale it back to that hovering tabletop. And as you exhale, extend those legs. Shift your weight back towards those heels. So getting a nice stretch through the backs of the legs, through those shoulders. And then as you inhale back to that hovering tabletop, stretching those toes, the arches of the feet. Strong through the belly, strong through the quads. Exhale and extend. Holding here. And we take our gaze between the hands. Walk your feet in to forward fold. Breathe. Shift your weight back toward your heels. And then forward into those toes. Back into those heels. Can you lift your toes? And then back into those toes, keeping those heels down, but a lot of that weight shifting forward. Now center your weight. Bring your hands to your elbows, hold on, soft bend in those knees, and gently sway side to side. Nice big deep breaths. We come back to center, relaxing those arms, and ever so slowly rolling it on up. With a big shoulder roll up and back, shoulders slide down and away. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. On our plank position, we can be on our toes or on our knees. We're going to tap those right toes out and in, left toes out and in. If we're on our knees, same thing, tap it out, pull it in, tap it out, pull it in. One more time. Right leg in and left leg in. Lift those hips to down dog. And gently alternate bending knees. Walk it out. Find your breath. Slow it down. As you exhale, let both heels sink. We shift our weight to our left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through between the hands. Back knee down if you like, otherwise knee is off. Arms circle overhead to our crescent lunge. Inhale, straightening that front leg a little bit. And then exhale, sink. Circle those arms forward, around behind, all the way up tall. And flow forward, hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend right leg to the sky. Go ahead and open up those hips. Add a flex of the foot and draw your heel towards your bottom as you bend that right knee. Breathe. Once again, extending that right leg and slowly releasing it down to down dog. We inhale it to high plank. Crocodile down, elbows right by the ribs. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. We shift our weight to our right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot through. Back knee down if you like, otherwise knee is off. Circle those arms back and overhead. Inhale, straightening that front leg a little bit. And exhale, sink. Now we're going to circle those arms to the back. Big circle. All the way around behind and all the way up tall. And flow forward. Hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend left leg to the sky. Go ahead and open up those hips. Add a flex of your foot, a bend of that left knee, and draw your heel towards your bottom. Breathe. Feeling that amazing stretch down the back of that right leg. Through the front of that right or that left quadricep. Extending left leg to the sky and slowly releasing it down to down dog. We inhaling it to high plank. We shift our weight to our left hand, rolling to that left side. Right arm extends to the sky to side plank. Breathe. We're going to lift that top leg, bending that right knee, bringing the foot out in front of us, about as high as you can get it. Kind of up in front of that hip if you're able. A little lower if you need to. Take care of you. Lift those hips, reach to the sky, and then as you exhale, slowly begin to lower that left hip down. We can come down a little bit, or we can lower all the way down. Lowering that right arm to shoulder height. Spread your fingers wide and reach. Lift out of that left shoulder so we make sure we're not sinking in. Lift. Find that breath. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, lift and reach overhead. And slowly lower it back down. Follow with your gaze. 2 more times. Exhale, lift. Take it up and over. And then slowly bring it back down. Now this time we're going to take it up and we're going to hold it up. Lift. Reach. And slowly release that right hand down. Stepping back to plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. And gently sway those hips side to side. Find your breath. Quiet it down. And come back to center. We inhale it to high plank. Shifting your weight to your right hand, rolling to the right. Extend left arm to the sky, coming into that side plank. We lift that left leg, bring it forward as high up as you can get it. And we're going to lift those hips and we're going to reach. Now ever so slowly as you inhale, slowly lower those hips down. Now you can come a little down or all the way down. Just make sure you're lifting out of that right shoulder. Lower that left arm to shoulder height. Spread your fingers and reach. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, lift and reach. Inhale it back down. Follow with your gaze. Exhale, take it up and over. Strengthening through that right arm, through those obliques, through those hips. Slowly taking it back down. Now this last one, we're going to take it up and we're going to hold it. Up and hold, reach, lengthen, and release. Left hand comes down. We step it back to plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. We shift our weight to our left hand, right hand reaching across, taking a hold of that left leg anywhere you like, and slowly turn your gaze out underneath that left arm. Breathe. Releasing that right hand, gazing back between those feet. Shift your weight to your right hand, left hand reaching across, taking a hold of that right leg anywhere you like. And turn and take your gaze out underneath that right arm. Find your breath. And gently releasing that left hand back to our down dog. Taking a gaze between your hands, walk your feet in to forward fold. Relaxing the weight of the upper body down. We're going to heel toe those feet out to the outside edge of your mat. Toes are off the mat, heel is on the mat. And just let your upper body be heavy. Get rid of the wiggles and just let yourself settle. Breathe. Let's bring the hands to the outsides of the ankles. We're going to inhale and we're going to lift just slightly. And then as you exhale, draw that upper body towards the space between your legs. Inhale, release that intensity with the arms, lift just a little bit. And then exhale, pull. Inhale, lift. Exhale and pull. Inhale, lift. Exhale and pull. Inhale, lift. Go ahead and release those arms and just let your upper body hang. Now place those hands to the mat. Shift your weight to your heels. Core is strong. We're going to slowly bend the knees, lowering the bottom, lifting the head, creating a nice flat back to frog pose. Lengthening through the crown of the head, reaching out through that tailbone. We can stay right here, or if you like, lowering your bottom, coming to garland pose. Now, if you need to shift your feet, shift your feet. Lift the chest, elbows to the insides of those knees if we're in garland pose. Otherwise, stay in your frog pose. And we're going to roll to the outside edge of our foot as best we can. Find that breath. Awesome stretch through the groin, through those hips, for the knees. But be mindful, be kind, okay? Release the hands. Slowly begin to lift back to frog pose. Walk, step, or hop to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And sit it back to child's pose. Checking in, letting go. Find your breath. Take as much time as you need. Whenever you're ready, walk your hands up, come over onto one hip, and let's sweep those feet around, sliding down towards the top of your mat. Extending the legs out long, flex your feet, reach to the sky. Exhale, lengthen and hinge it forward, tummy down, chest down, hands, and then relax the weight of your head. Inhale, reach it out, sit up nice and tall. Lower the arms to shoulder height, and ever so slowly roll yourself back. Just be safe. Coming down however it feels right to you. We pull the soles of the feet together, heels up by your bottom, knees open out nice and wide. Breathe. Reclined butterfly. And let's slowly close those knees, bringing the soles of the feet back to the mat, heels right up by your bottom. Bring your hands down by your sides, palms to the mat. We're going to inhale, lift those fingertips towards the sky, and then ever so slowly begin to lower the back of the hands to the mat. Little tuck of the pelvis, pressing the small of the back into the mat. Now inhale, lift those fingertips back towards the sky, keep that pelvic tilt, and slowly lower those hands back down to the mat. Now press through those heels and begin to lift those hips towards the sky. Peel your spine off the mat, one vertebra at a time. Squeeze your buns. Inhale, lift those fingertips towards the sky, and then ever so slowly bringing the back of the hands towards the mat. Squeeze those buns, lift. Inhale, lift those fingertips towards the sky, and then slowly lowering those hands back down. And squeeze and lift. And ever so slowly lower back down, one vertebra at a time. Realigning that spine. And allow it to come to rest. Let's crisscross those legs like we were coming to easy pose and allow those knees to open, resting the hands on your hips. Just send in some positive love into those hips. Close your eyes and breathe. Noticing wherever it might be that you're holding any last little bit of tension. Do your best to let that go. And let's slowly uncross those legs, drawing the knees in towards the chest, hands to your shins just below your knees. Just a nice little tug in. Release the intensity and just gently rock side to side. We come back to center, keeping that right knee tucked in. Extend your left leg out and down. Right arm extends out to a T, left hand to the outside of the right knee, and gently pull your leg across your body. Keeping both shoulders on the mat just as best you can. Turn and take your gaze out over that right arm. Close your eyes. Releasing that left hand, rolling back to center, placing that right foot to the mat and just gently slide that leg out. Left knee comes in, left arm extends out to a T, right hand to the outside of the left knee, and gently pull your leg across your body. Keeping both shoulders on the mat just as best you can. Turn and take your gaze out over that left arm. Close your eyes, just breathe. Releasing that right hand, rolling back to center. Gently placing that left foot to the mat, sliding your leg back out, bringing the hands down by your sides or resting your hands on your tummy. We take a moment to find a comfortable place, to get rid of all the wiggles and make whatever adjustments you need to make to find a comfortable place. Wherever that may be for you. If you're happy on your back, perhaps your side, maybe your tummy or a seated position. Eyes are soft, jaws relaxed, and that breath just flowing effortlessly. And we take a moment with that breath flowing, the mind quiet, the heart open, to visualize a person in your life that brings you great joy, that you just have a huge amount of gratitude for having that person in your life. I want you to see that person. And see that person with a giant smile on their face, filling your heart with joy and with love, a sense of peace. Now take a moment to quietly or silently thank that person for being such a wonderful part of your life. Send a little extra love and energy out their way. A grateful heart, my friends, an amazing gift. And as you send that love and appreciation out to that person, they will receive it. A smile coming across their face, not even realizing why. A gift to share gratitude and love. Do it as often as you can. And slowly, gently begin to wiggle your fingers. And gently aware that that person's face just starts to become out of focus. And where that face was, that beautiful face, now is this beautiful light. This light full of energy and love. A representation of your life force energy today as you've taken time for you. And let that energy move freely through you. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. Feeling energized, calm. All at the same time. As you're ready, gently drawing your knees in towards your chest, rolling to one side. Taking the time you need. As you're ready, use the strength of your arms to help you come up to a seated position that feels right to you. Rest your hands comfortably. Close your eyes and breathe. We celebrate where we are within our practice today, where we are in our life. Honoring today of the gift that it is. Sharing your love, your energy, your support, a smile, a kind word, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be big, guys. Let's gently open those eyes. Take a big breath in, reach to the sky. And exhale, pull those hands to heart center. An honor and a privilege to be here for you guys. Thank you for inviting me to take part in your journey and to guide you through pieces of it here and there. I appreciate you more than you know. Take care of yourselves, be well, and until the next time, namaste.